What's poppin', people? JBear here, bringing you all BBR Season 6, Week 3, going up against Dr. Slacking and his Cotswold Whimsicots. We are currently 2-0 plus 8, tied for first on the leaderboard. It's pretty good. He played his Week 1, I believe won that, and then had like some connection issues Week 2 or whatnot. But, very, very scary team. His team consists of Ursaluna, Slowking, Hoopa, which is Terra Dark and Terra Steel, Gengar, Arcanine, Hisui, Staraptor, Fortress, Mimikyu, Magnezone, Quilladin, and Palmot. Lots of threats on his side, but just like overall, his team is like a bunch of Pokemon that don't really do much being together. So, not too afraid. Things that I am afraid of: Ursaluna, absolute terror to my team. Slowking setting up Trick Room. I think Trick Room or Choice Scarfs are his way to beat me. He has a distinct speed disadvantage, and he's going to need to remedy that. I think the games I've mocked for this a good amount. I feel pretty good. If he beats me, it's because I get outbuilt. The game I can get in some scary situations, but overall my matchup is good enough that like I don't feel too bad. But things that I am afraid of are either like Trick Room or Scarfs, because like the damage output from like Hisui and Arcanine, Hoopa, very good if they're like banded in Trick Room, if they're scarfed. So yeah, we'll see what exactly he elects to go for. As for my team, here it is right now. You can see we are starting off with Torrentee, Nasty Plot, Heat Wave, Bleak Wind Storm, and Chilling Water. +2 Bleak Winds kind of just cleave through the entire team. Heat Wave is for Magnezone, and then Chilling Water is for Hisui and Arcanine. His Bleak Wind Storm resists are Bleak, so got a little bit of coverage for those guys. Up next, Iron Bundle, Freeze Dry, Terra Blast, Hydro Pump, U-Turn, Terra Water, Expert Belt. I consider Terra Electric here, but I like Terra Water because it just lets me hit things a lot more consistently. Freeze Dry is good for Slowking. With the Expert Belt equipped, we are 2KOing non-AoE Slowkings. With U-Turn with Expert Belt, we're doing like 30% if he is like a max BDF AoE variant. And then Terra Blast and Hydro Pump just nuke the rest of the team. This is a probable lead unless there is no Fortress. If there is no Fortress, we'll lead a different Mon. But, yeah. Up next, Quillfish, Barb Barrage, Aqua Jet, Spikes, Destiny Bond, Rocky Helmet. Come in on Hisui and Arcanine or Hoopa and pretty much sacrifice to them. Get up Spikes if I need to. It's like a good mid-game spiker. I plan, as you can see, I do have 2 Spikes on this team. I think that it's really important for me to play with hazards up, limit the amount of pivoting around that he can do, limit his opportunities, and that is what will win me this game. Up next, Gallade, Agility, Leaf Blade, Sacred Sword knockoff. Really, really good at cleaning up. Can set up on things like Slowking, like Gengar, with the Cassib a lot of his special offense, pretty much. Can even like think an agility on like Ursaluna that's gonna switch out and stuff like that. So we've got a good setup for Gallade. I just need to find the pocket of time to agility and then win. I had like a Sword Stance variant, but I was never getting the chip that I needed elsewhere. Oh yeah, and Cassib also helps for Shadow Sneak Mimikyu. Although I will need the Disguise Broken, but I also haven't faced any Mimikyus and Mocks. It just doesn't seem that threatening. Up next, Sandy Shock, Stealth Rock, Spike, Earth Power, Thunderbolt. If there is no Fortress, we lead this and we get up hazards. Leading Ursaluna is suicidal into an Iron Bundle team, so, and I've been leading Bundle unless there's no Fori, so unless he like figures that out and calls that, I will get up 2 hazards and probably some chip as well. But yeah, getting up Stealth Rock and Spikes is really nice if he doesn't have removal, and even if he has Fortress, typically I think he would lead it, just to try to get hazards up on my end. So I lead Iron Bundle and I U-turn because he might see the opportunity to Thunder Wave me as very valuable, or the opportunity to like get Volt Switch damage is very valuable. So I U-turn into my Sandy Shocks, block that, get up rocks, then Earth Power, predicting a rapid spin, and then Spike. I've played that sequence a few times, and it works out pretty good. And lastly, we've got Zarude with Chalon Berry to help with Ursaluna. One-time pivot. Power Whip, Crunch, U-turn, Stomping Tantrum does really, really well into his team. Stomping Tantrum hits things like Arcanine and like, whatchamacallit, Magnezone pretty well. Power Whip and Crunch hits his team. U-turn, good damage. Can U-turn out on Fortress into things like Iron Bundle and Torn T, and that's kind of where the game goes. To try to maintain momentum with the Zarude here. Put us in a spot that we can win. A little bit of an interesting offensive team, but we gotta go into offense, and we've gotta out-offense the offense, I think. Because we don't really last that long against this team, but also he doesn't last long against anything. So that is the matchup. I will see you guys in the battle. All right, and we are at team preview. Pretty expected squad other than Mimikyu, but that slot in my mind was kind of up for grabs between pretty much his entire team. So yeah, we are doing the thing that we said we would do if we saw the if we did see Fortress, which was lead Iron Bundle. And yeah, we're just getting right into it. He clearly had some sort of dedicated lead option, but yeah, there is the teams that you guys can now see. Let's win this, shall we? Yeah, 4E lead, just as expected. Probably gonna have to play with some amount of hazards up, but we will Terra and we will U-turn. Just because we are not the boots, so we want to lose that ice typing right away. If he goes Slowking, that's great. I don't think he will, but we do need Chip on the 4E to execute our game plan well. The Mimikyu also is a little bit of a wrench that I was not fully expecting. I don't think I mocked against it once, but it's a Mimikyu, so not the most terrified of it. We do reveal our Terra right away. And we U-turn? Are you helmet? No helmet. Okay, cool. Sandy Shocks will block a lot of what you want to do that isn't hazards. And we get our booster energy off, which should be speed. Yep. As he gets rocks up. I will also get my rocks up. If he goes into the Ursaluna, I think I will just settle for Rock and Spike. He's not lefties either. Yeah. I think playing with rocks up is more advantageous for me, especially if the Arcanine isn't boots. But the main thing is getting the chip on Slowking is really nice, getting the chip on Mimikyu, Hoopa, all nice. I'll get up my rocks. Is he gonna get spikes? He does get spikes, okay. This could be an interesting one if I get too stacked up. I'm gonna Earth Power here. He might elect to spin. This is why, like, I'm a bit surprised to see this type of lead into a Torn. That could have just been lead taunt, you know, like good old Torn T does, but yeah. This should do a fat. Oh wow, he's very lucky. He gets up more spikes. I guess we're playing with a shit ton of hazards up from both of us. I will also get up Spike here. If he spins, that's a good play. But, yeah, I don't know if I have enough boots to deal with this, if I'm being honest. But I also don't know if he has enough boots to deal with me if he's, like, spamming the whatchamacallits. Scarfs. He explodes. Okay, cool. That's fine by me. This being gone is super fine. Yeah. And we got enough hazards up for that to be worth it. Let's go ahead and indicate the death of Fortress. On clay is the Mimikyu. Let's break this disguise, shall we? Yeah, we'll break the disguise. And then, like, Torn should be able to cook it. Disguise goes down. As he probably sword stances. Oh, Trick Rooms goes up. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I forgot this thing could set Trick Room, but it can. I will now Earth Power again. He Shadow Claws. Do we munch? We do. Huge. Earth Power does a good chunk. I am fine with this exchange. I will... Yeah, this did its job. Shadow Claw once more, and down goes Sandy Shocks. Cool. And now I can do a few different things, but I think I like Torn the most. And I can fire off a Chilling Water, I think is my play. That'll be 100% accurate. He just Shadow Claws, gives me the Mimi. And down goes Mimikyu. It's that type of game, folks, it looks like. Yeah. You know, kinda not the most comfortable with all these hazards up, but it is what it is. Let's see. Yeah, this is scary, but Trick Room only has 2 turns left. 3 turns. Okay, here comes Arcanine, and it is perfect. Not any of those things. And I will just go into my Quillfish with the helmet. Gonna take a fat fucking head smash right here, but then I can just Aqua Jet. And hopefully that'll do its job. Yep, take rocks, take spikes, get the Intim off, so we should live a banded head smash. But we dodge. Good for the Quillfish. Twisted Dimensions return to normal. I can either throw up another layer of spikes or a Barb Barrage. I'm happy just fishing for a pair with a Barb Barrage. Okay, cool. So he swaps into the Slowking. So it looks like we're gonna live another day of Trick Room, huh? Can we see a poison? Cool. Poison. Does a double damage Barb Barrage do the thing? It might. It might just. Barely. Kill. Kill, 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 kill. Yes! Okay, so we don't have to play with Trick Room. Absolutely fucking massive. Let's go Quillfish. That is the power of Barb Barrage, baby. We're in a great spot at this point. Iron Bundle kinda collects, Gallade collects, like, should be good from here. Hoopa's obviously threatening, but I'm assuming he's built to play in the Trick Room. Buggy is the Hoopa. Yes, I will Destiny Bond. I'm just gonna Destiny Bond. No reason to think about it. Okay. He Trick Rooms on this guy too. Okay. Okay, buddy. I see how it is. He gets the room service. Okay, well, Destiny Vaughn's still going. So I can Barb Barrage. And get a good chunk of damage. And he on-trick rooms. Okay. Well, I can make Destiny Vaughn go again. Like, this is very favorable for me. He gets it up. You ever seen a quillfish do this much, folks? Terras. Are we gonna see a steal? Could be bad. We do see a steal. I could have jetted, but then I lose, obviously, the Destiny Bomb effect. We'll see what he likes to do. Terra Blast. One past. Bot. Green Lunge. He steals our helmet. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm fine with this. This is... I'm just gonna jet. Get a little bit of chip off. Take helmet. Dark Pulse. Interesting. So he looks like special. What can I do? I can... The quillfish went down. Yes, okay. He's looking like special. I can go Torn. Torn doesn't really do too much here, but it like does enough, if you know what I'm saying. Cool. I'm just gonna throw off a heat wave, which should kill. Dark Pulse we should eat. We do. Heat Wave. Awesome. Koopa goes down. And now, realistically, I think we're fine. He's got Arcanine and Ursaluna. There's the bear. How many turns of a room are we looking at? I believe we're looking at 1 turn of room. Yeah, okay, we're fine. So yeah, I'm just gonna throw off a Chilling Water. But Torn's gonna go down here, and that is fine by me. Ice Punch. Good night, Torn. Did your job. Plenty well. And Twisted Dimensions return to normal, and he is a Flame Orb set, which means nothing he can do about this bundle. Let's bundle here. You know, Gallade's been cool and all, but this is bundle season. All I gotta do is click Terra Blast with the Expert Belt, and that should wrap up here. If he's like Banded, E-Speed, Arcanine, I have Zarude with a Chalon Berry. Bundle. But down goes the big bear. And then Arcanine should follow right after. So yeah, he opted for the Trick Room variant of his team. I thought Trick Room or Scarf Spam were the 2 most likely options, but looks like we rumbled in the room today. He does have the E-Speed, so we do munch that up. And Iron Bundle Terra blasts us to 3-0 plus 11. Let's go. Been a pretty good run so far. Definitely looking to keep up that momentum. Thought about making some transactions, but why? We're 3-0 plus 11. Good enough for one of the top seeds in the league so far, on that quest to clinching playoffs as soon as possible. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. And yeah, until next time, BBR out. Quick game, but Peace.